Did you ever cancel that Wacky Wiggler app?
Dude, I used to work there.
Okay, I'm looking out for your well-being, Matt.
Yeah, they still ask me to do guest appearances there every once in a while.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah, when I was dancing at Wacky Wigglers, you could have went live and you missed your opportunity.
Was this like an alumni night or something?
Yeah.
You got to see all your brothers come back?
Yeah.
That's great. Everybody in pretty good shape still?
They are. Yeah, I mean, it was a great night, wiggling around, ladies in the chair. It's fantastic.
Let me ask you a real question. I know we're kind of being silly here. Do you miss wiggling?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of money that was?
And welcome to the Barggianos Podcast. My name is Chuck. I am your hostess with the leastest. And with me, as always, Matt. Oh, Matt's playing sound effects games over here. He wants to hit that button, and I think he wants to drink.
Yeah.
I didn't know that bell button was even on the board there.
Yeah, well, it is.
Well, that's okay, buddy. We can definitely make your dreams come true. So, I guess we'll start it out. Time for a drink. Cheers, buddy. Ooh, yeah. I'm working on the Macho Man Randy Savage approach now for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, no more, that's so delicious. I'm going to be like, ooh, yeah. Slap me to a Bud Light, Matt.
Yeah, when you did that, you sound like you're two-man illusion for the Olympics.
And you said that was your favorite Olympic sport, right?
Yes.
Sport? Am I saying games? What?
Yeah. Sport, games, whatever.
No sport, no games. Man, what have you been watching on the Olympics?
A little bit of everything, I like bobsledding. Did you see a skater in speed skating got cut with a skate?
No, what happened?
Yeah, like wiped out and, on the backswing of a skater skate.
Oh.
Cut the face.
Boochie, boochie.
Yeah, so speed skating's fun. They're so fast. Bobsled. Everything I said I watched, I pretty much kept an eye out on throughout the Olympics. Because of my travel schedule, I didn't get to watch as much as I normally do, but it's all recorded so I can go back and watch a little here and there and fast forward to the event I like, and let's roll.
You've been out of town a little bit. Did you see what happened on the bowling? The first PBA event of the year?
So I didn't really see. I saw something come through Facebook that the winner was a rookie and shot a perfect game.
First PBA event ever. He makes the final show, and then he's bowls a 300, and he's bowling against the best bowler in the world, EJ Tackett.
That's crazy.
You imagine?
No, I'd be shaking.
What a dream. And then I watched the very last three strikes, and they were nails. Like, it wasn't even like shaken or, just like it was supposed to be.
Is he a two-hander or a one-hander?
He's a one-hander, a traditionalist, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, so not bad. It was pretty exciting. There was a lot of sports going on too, but I don't know. It was just getting done. We're getting all the show ready tonight. We're a little bit later tonight than usual, so I got to actually eat some dinner. That's nice.
Yeah, Chuck had to go work out, pump that iron.
Yeah, pump it up.
Yeah.
What was that? The dog's attacking somebody upstairs. Yeah, I was eating. Speaking of food, did you see? I was going to bring up the stuff going on, or there was a viral hoax going on at Subway.
No.
So I seen this, and I want to say I fell for it because it didn't look fake; it just looked real, So apparently, they were doing this thing. I forget. There's a parody site called Hoops Crave, and I guess normally it's called Pop Crave. I've never heard of the site, but so if someone made a site similar. And what they were saying was Subway was launching a $45 a month subscription for unlimited footlongs. Unlimited footlongs. So I'm like, man, that's great. So my question to you, Matt, would you pay $45 a month to have unlimited footlongs? And this could be for you. This could be for your family.
I do go to Subway quite often. So I'd have to really see how often I go, and maybe it'd be worth it. When one of my daughters got practice, there's a Subway on the way, and when I'm tight for time and there's no dinner at home, a lot of times we'll stop there before her practice and grab a 6-inch and,
What's your experience with Subway as a late? Because I used to go there a lot, and I've been there maybe twice in a couple years, and it's not great. Like, it just seems drier, and it could have been the location. So I'm not knocking Subway, but what's your thoughts on Subway? Because
I don't have a problem with it, but then again, I have tummy issues.
Yeah.
And it doesn't,
But you eat bread. Is the bread okay? Is the ingredients okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't make my belly hurt or rumble.
Okay.
I can eat it safely.
I'm sorry your belly was hurting, buddy.
Yeah. So, no. My kids like it too. My wife likes it. It's, if we had a choice, we'd go to McAllister's instead of Subway. But their rewards program just got a little bit better too.
No, I'm glad you brought that up. So first off, there was 12 million views that got this hoax thing going. So that's why people, I guess they were excited. Like, oh yeah. So Subway's like, oh man, this might be something we need to, adjust. So I don't know if they did this on purpose, but that was 100% fake, that whole 45-hour thing. But there was, what was it? They were calling it the bait and switch. So they took away the points thing. So right now, the new setup gives you 10 points per $1. And I'm sorry, 10 points per $1 spent, and 400 points equals $2 in Subway Cash. So basically, you have to spend $40 to earn $2.
Not anymore.
That's what they just switched over to.
No, that's what it used to be.
I
know that. Yes, I know.
When did you go to Subway for this?
I just went to Subway 2 days ago.
Well, they said they're killing this in April 2026. So it's 2 months. They're killing it.
They're killing what?
That the passing you're talking about. So you buy. What's your thing? Buy 3, get 1 free.
Yep.
Yeah, they're killing that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not being clear. I apologize. They're replacing that with this new one where you have to spend for every 10 points. You get $1. So that means 400 points equal $2 in cash. So that's basically...
That's the way it used to be. So it used to be that way, and then they just switched to this buy 3, get 1 free within the last 30 days.
So they're switching it back.
And then I guess they're going back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, people are getting aggravated. They said that they went from a 25% return to a 5% return, and that's an 80% cut in rewards.
Yeah.
So people are feeling bait and switch. And they also were saying that the franchisors, they're getting upset because they keep putting these promotions out there, and they're the franchisees they're not honoring them. They're like, no, if you're not going to pay us for them, we're not going to keep doing these buy 3, buy 4, and so they're basically, the public was feeling a little duped, and they're also complaining that they wanted more like information out of people, so they're trying to get them to sign up, allegedly trying to get them to sign up for these reward programs so they can get their email and all this kind of stuff. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different world because we were younger. Remember the stamps when we were younger?
Oh yeah, the punch cards.
That was the. I remember, what was it? I had a buddy. I don't know if he worked at Subway, but he got one of the stamps. All it was a stamp. There was no electronic verification system.
Yeah, so the rewards was like that, and they did get better. I was actually impressed over the last month or 2 months, whatever it's been, because every once in a while they'll even throw a quote unquote coupon in there, any Footlong for $6.99. But I can tell, to your point, like whenever I go to scan my app, they try to ring me out real fast. I have my phone, clearly they can see it, and I'm like, no, I need to scan my app, and they don't like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Subways, the individuals you deal with, generally the ones I go to are the owner operators. Like the owners are in there, the husbands, the wives, whatever. And you can tell the disappointment on their face, especially when they ring me out and I scan, and it's like, oh, your total's $1.87 because I got a bag of chips with it.
But what do you think? Subway's reimbursing them for the money?
I would have thought so, but maybe that's part of their franchise deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
God, who knows on that?
If it is part of their franchise deal, I mean, you signed the agreement.
Yeah.
You knew what you were in for when you signed up for this. So if they're complaining, the franchisees, like, it's your own fault.
It's like a good cuckold. You know what you're signing up for.
Right. Yeah.
You get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
oh Jesus.
Subway. Other thing, do you see
speaking about footlongs.
Yeah. USA hockey, baby.
Yeah. What a great game. So one of my kids was playing sports early that morning. And luckily, we have electronics these days. Back in the day, we would have had to stick our VCR tapes in and, record it. But no, I had my phone in between her her matches and was watching USA hockey and got to watch the overtime goal winner. It was just the USA goalie just was fantastic. Like some of the craziest saves I've ever
He got the MVP, I believe, did he?
Yeah, and I'm not going to say his name right. It's like Helfer.
It was they call him the Brickwog. The goaltender was Connor Hellebuck.
Yeah, Hellebuck.
And he was the game MVP, and he stopped 41 of 42 shots.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
he played lights out, and Jack Hofer scored the game-winning goal. Fun fact, that guy, I don't know if you're familiar with this term, but he was spitting chiclets during that game. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
He lost some teeth
Yeah.
in that game and then scores the game winner. So, I mean, kudos to him. You know, there's been a debate out there on that hockey, and I enjoy it as I'll call myself a middle-of-the-road hockey fan, that when it goes to overtime and they play 3-on-3 or, if you want to say 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, it's 3 plus a goalie. Right. Some people aren't liking that style. They want traditional 5-on-5 still.
I'm not the hugest hockey fan. Do they do this in the NHL as well?
Yeah.
It's 3-on-3. You know what it reminds me of? And maybe you won't get this. Remember the first ever Nintendo hockey game?
No.
It was 4-on-4.
Okay.
Yeah. So anytime I see like 3-on-3, 4-on-4, it's you could pick your fat guy, skinny guy, medium guy, and then you could go play. But yeah, I wasn't aware this was all overtime now.
Yeah, Derek will probably tear us up on this.
To be fair though, Derek's not that big of a hockey fan.
I mean, if the Winnipeg Jets are playing.
Yeah. He doesn't even care about hockey, I don't think.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we'll have him back on so we can ask him.
No, actually, I did text him that morning because the game started at 8 Central Time, a.m. And I texted him and I said, "Are you up watching hockey?" And he said he was. He set an alarm. And I said, well, good thing. I was about ready to call you a fair weather fan and say you talk all this shit on how much you love hockey if you weren't watching a game.
Were there any Winnipeg Jets on the team? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or wait, that would have been Winnipeg, Canada.
Yeah, that's in Canada.
Maybe. He was rooting for the Canadian team.
Well, Jordan Bennington, who's the St. Louis Blues goalie, was the Canadian goalie. So, there's a little bit of love there, but they're talking. Bennington hasn't been performing well for the Blues, and now people are saying this might have upped his value the way he played in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And if he carries that over in the second half of the NHL season, like his price tag might go up a little bit. So that could be good for him or good for the Blues. I don't know if he's still under contract. I don't know what his contract's like, but yeah.
So you said the guy's name was Jack Hughes, New Jersey Devils. Another fun fact, they said the family affair, the Hughes family had a historic week. Quinn Hughes scored the overtime winner in the quarterfinals, and Jack scored the overtime winner in the final. And their mother, Ellen, celebrated as a staff member for the U.S. women's team, who also won gold earlier in the week. So the Hughes family had a hell of a week.
Yeah. 3 for.
You imagine?
3 gold medals.
Be a proud moment for Mama Papa.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool that Mom was already over there. Hopefully she got to see some of her kids play.
It was 46 years since the brought home gold in hockey. That's
been a long time.
That's a long time. That's older than us.
Yeah, I mean, Canadians are generally better at hockey than we are. The Swedes.
Well, they made a movie, Matt. They made a movie called, I think, The Miracle. Have you heard of that? It was about the 1980 hockey win. But back then there wasn't NHL players. These were like your regular quote unquote players. And they said unlike the college kids, the captain of the U.S. team said that, he said, this isn't a miracle. This is a team that we can win with. So they were confident. This wasn't like people were like, oh, it's like the old days. It's Canada, and it's going. They're never going to win. Well, now, no, you got all stars. You got athletes. It's not these college kids coming out trying to beat, like you said, blood-born Canadians. That's all they do is play hockey.
Right. How much of the Olympics did you watch, Chuck? I know you love it.
I caught Olympics if it was on a TV around me. If I was out and about, does that count? So. Yeah. I did a few different things. I did see a couple of the. I caught one where the ladies skiing and they kept running into the wall. Did you keep seeing this? I don't know if it's the same day that Lindsey Vonn or whatever broke her leg or something.
Yeah.
But it was. Help me out here. I'm gonna sound like Matt with movies. It's skiing. Two two hands, and they're going a million miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
But there's one point of a wall they would jump over this hill, and it was like a curve, and I think 3 or 4 women ran into the wall, like really bad. So something had to be up with that.
It's probably the downhill skiing, where they go. There's like flags,
It was early on, so
they try to keep in between the flags.
I also seen the was it Bob's? No, what's the one where they're on their back?
The back is luge.
So luge, when the woman went, there was probably, I don't know, maybe like 10 seconds into it, thank God. Somehow a broom handle fell onto the track from the people that were cleaning or whatever they're doing with it. And I was like, oh man, that could have been really bad. Well, I was watching something with Colin Jost, the guy from SNL, and he went on one of the luges, and he said that he looked petrified. He goes, I'm a comedian, no jokes. This is one of the most scariest things, or the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. So my brain automatically goes back to that woman. What if she's going that fast? 'Cause they showed it on video when Colin Jost was doing it. If a broom was out, you could break your neck, pop your head off.
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't know how fast they go on luge, but I know skeleton. Skeleton is just like luge, except you're laying on your belly. And you're going head first.
Do you mind saying tummy instead of belly for me?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
They're going like 80 to 90 miles an hour.
God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And ice. It's like rock hard. It's not soft sand or.
Right. And you see their feet like drag, their toes drag. I guess that helps steer them a little bit. But imagine just sticking your foot out at 90 miles an hour anyway.
Jeez.
Like, it's just crazy. I mean.
Do you see the Americans? I guess 3 of them tripped.
Yeah, oh yeah, in the bobsled, it was absolutely ugly.
That was scary too. They said that the guy or woman, whatever, the guy looked back and didn't realize that the three guys were gone. And they're like, "Oh, you think he's going to jump out or something?" They said he scooted back to the back because there's a steerer, and then there's a breaker.
Yeah.
So he had to go back and then hit the brakes, if you will. And I'm like, God, the world of stuff you just don't know about. That's amazing. But how petrified would you be?
I mean, these guys train for it. I'd be petrified. Like, yeah, fuck, I wouldn't know what to do. But these guys train for that stuff. And when the Americans actually fell out of the bobsled, it was their second or third guy that, I mean, he went up on a wall and just, I mean, his back's got to be bruised the way he hit that wall.
God, I want to say again, I respect all these athletes. I'm just not super interested in all of the events. I make jokes a lot, but I'm not going to take anything away from these people because I know they dedicate their life to it. I just don't get it. I don't myself, but I'm not an Olympian, of course.
And I think they had the oldest American Olympian doing curling. I think he was 40-something years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they like tapped him in for a play. I didn't know there was like substitutions or whatever in curling, but
is curling the shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the manual shuffleboard, yes.
That's pretty funny to me. When you watch that, I just think of bar shuffleboard.
I don't
and cleaning.
I don't understand like the brooms, like how they literally get it to curl. I mean, it's just there was almost a fight in curling. Someone put something up, like who had on their bingo card that there'd be unsportsmanlike conduct in curling, and I forget which 2 countries it was, but. Yeah, they were fighting over something. It was pretty funny.
You got hockey and curling. That's where you're missing teeth.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, what else I was watching it, yeah, like I said, a couple different bars. I've been busy, though. I haven't really been home to watch a lot of that. Did I tell you what I did this past weekend? Went to a mouse race.
Oh, yeah?
You ever been to a mouse race?
Long time ago, but... Yeah, I wanted to go to that one you went to and couldn't make it.
Yeah, it was a shout out to Brian. It was his big birthday weekend. I spent the whole week with Brian. So yeah, it was a fun time. He was a gracious host. But yeah, this place was packed. It was at KC Knights of Columbus Hall, and it was packed. A lot of people, but a lot of good times. So.
Did you win any raffles or anything?
Raffles, we won one. I did not win any races, unfortunately. But the raffles, you bought tickets for bigger prize items and smaller prize items. And my wife threw 1 ticket in for the thing we won, and she like 15 for like the wines and all these things. Yeah. And I ended up winning a tool set. Of all things. Me and tools. So, yeah. Exactly
what you needed, Chuck.
Yeah, Tim was very proud of me. He's like, "What are those things?" I'm like, "It's a tool."
Yeah, what kind of tools did you win, Chuck?
God, you're asking me on the show. This is embarrassing. There was wrenches. There was sprockets,
sockets.
Yeah, socket. Yeah. I have a lot of those things. So I'm good at installing TVs, as you know.
Yeah.
So I got a set of those, but it's always nice to have that. It was a little bit older, but there's some good prizes up there.
Did you get a drill or anything? Or?
No drill.
No.
It's out in the garage when you leave. You can check.
Did you get a tape measure?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So, no, I can't measure. Right. I can't measure your attitude tonight.
Right.
Jerk.
So you had a good time at the mouse races, though?
Yeah, it was a good time. And then the very next morning, he had his birthday party was at the same place. So
okay.
We got to I got the day drink. I was drinking at like noon.
Wow.
Sunday. So
yeah. I just need a good weekend of old school Barggianos drinking.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a busy winter for Mr.
I mean,
Matthew.
this Carmessi needs to get. Where'd the other bottle go? Oh, someone polished. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Now you're. Hold on a second.
Oh.
So I'm sitting here. What was I doing last night? I think I was working on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I seen my wife sneak down. And usually she's like wrapping a gift, or like my niece's birthday parties this weekend, or just putting something away in the back closet. And I see her come over, and she walks over and she looks at me and she goes, "Ooh," like kind of like that innocent, cute look. And then she like turns around and she's got a shot and she has the bottle of Carmessier. So I'm like, oh, good for you. There you go. Toby's chasing her down, but I don't know where the bottle went, Matt. So apparently she had a great time with that bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sweetheart, if you were watching or listening, but what happened to the bottle of Carmessier?
I guess we've got to open the other one.
Yeah,
it's about that time.
Was that the empty bottle, the one that had a little bit left in it, or was it a whole new bottle?
Yeah, no, that was the empty bottle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So she just finished that off.
Okay. You know? See what happens when you're not at Barggianos?
I know.
You're missing out on excellent beverages.
It's terrible. So, yeah, I will have to have a weekend. It's been, oh man, I'm trying to think of the.
It's been. It's a song.
Oh yeah. Like, never mind.
Spare naked ladies.
Yeah.
It's been.
Okay. So, yeah, how long has it been since karaoke? Was it karaoke the last?
You weren't even here for Super Bowl.
I know.
That was 4 weeks ago. So
I know. I think it was karaoke, and your wife's cousin was here.
Yeah, that was probably a month and a half.
Yeah.
That's a very long stretch for you not to be around.
I know. Not being around. There was one time I came over Hammer's birthday. Was it Hammer's birthday?
I don't remember.
Someone's birthday.
I don't. Like I said, Matt, I drink a lot of Carmessier. I don't remember everything that takes place.
No.
You're gonna get your Barggianos Subway card revoked. I'm gonna have to deselect and
I got Barggiano swag. I'm allowed in it.
You do have that on tonight. I do like that. And for the audience, if you like what you're hearing and you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Hit that button. Did you know like and subscribe? It is completely free. Just hit one button. Just help us out. Pop up on your notifications. Everybody has a good time. So.
And then we got the Barggiano swag store open.
The merch store is officially open.
Yeah, and then we finally figured out to make it quote unquote easier on ourselves to post on Insta.
Yes. So we've had some problems with a couple of social medias because have day jobs. Let's put it that way. But we're out there on I think everything but X as far as the shorts we're working on. But every other platform. So be on the lookout if you're Instagram. And I do know a few people, even neighbors, they didn't have TikTok, stuff like that. So
we're now on Insta.
Insta.
You
sound like a teenage girl saying that.
That's fine.
Insta?
It's like the Bop House.
The Bop House. Oh,
yeah, go back and watch that episode.
Oh, my God.
Actually, I had to tell, I was talking to my sister this weekend, and she knows the famous Norm, that bowls with us.
Does she know him from the bowling team or from the show?
She knows him from church.
Oh no, it's even better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
That's great.
So, one of my daughters kept asking what our bowling team name means.
What are you, country? I was it?
Yeah. So
what's your bowling team mean?
Yeah. So I won't tell her, won't let her Google it, and she's asking everybody this weekend, like, "Hey, what's Dad's bowling team? What does Buff Divers mean?" And my sister brings up, like, "Yeah, I can't believe Norm's on that team." Just knowing him from church. I was like, "Oh, Norm's a good guy." I said, "We actually had Norm on the podcast." And she's like, "He got on the podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, it was last year at the bowling trip. And we had, a few people on from the bowling team. Matter of fact, Norm talked about parting the Red Sea." And she goes, "About his wife?" And I said, "I mean, possibly. He's like, how did she feel about that? I was like, Norm watched the podcast with his kids and his wife. They thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, and she's such a great sport.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
I had to send that one to my sister. She's like, oh, send that. She goes, I must have missed it. So
I don't think I want to say, maybe in another episode or later, but Norm was maybe going to do a stunt on the show.
Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, we do got a lot of stuff coming up. Matter of fact, we'll probably have another bowling episode come up in about 4 weeks.
Yep.
What
about going live down at the we might get Norm canceled. We better not do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can go live, but yeah, we got pretty decent hotel rooms. I didn't tell you, but you might have to room with Tony this year. Tony said he wanted to room with you this year.
Nice. Is he bringing the pillows and the covers? Or?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's the one that wants to do the stunt, and that's his cover up.
Okay.
Like, I'll room with Chuck.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So we do have nice rooms. I don't know if you looked at that, but they're I call them 2-room suites. So the bedroom's in a separate room. So we actually have a living room, full kitchen area in the hotel room. So we got some suites upgraded a little bit. So
Phil, I told me and Phil were going to sleep on the same single cot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Phil was asking.
Why don't you just like do it like the lugers and like double luge and just sleep on the couch and like practice?
If I do that, can I use the word tummy or do I have to use stomach?
Either one.
Okay. Well, Phil, be on the lookout, pal.
Oh,
he was a mailman and he can deliver. So,
wow.
that's a lot of that.
So there's a big fight coming up.
Dude. So the audience, I think y'all like UFC. Like I said, we're getting back into UFC and fighting. We weren't way into that, but now that it's, I won't say affordable, but it's able to get into it. And I don't know if you ever look to buy a car and then you let's say I want a Chevy Malibu and then you see 100 Chevy Malibus on the road.
Yeah.
I feel like that's with UFC and all these fights lately. I'm just maybe paying attention more. So anyway, there's some bunch of fights coming up. Did you see the one with Ronda Rousey?
I heard she was coming back, but
so Ronda Rousey is coming out of retirement as she's going to fight another gigantic one was against Gina Carano. She was like one of the original female she was like Ronda Rousey 10 years before Ronda Rousey was.
10 years. I mean, these women are old to be doing this.
Ronda Rousey's 39 and Gina Carano is 43. So I don't know. I mean, if they're equally aged, just equal fight. But they said, there's a coming out of retirement fight. It's going to be on Netflix. And it's going to be put on by Jake Paul and his, I don't know if it's called MVP. I think it's MVP Promotions or Most Valuable Promotions. But kind of a big deal on this one because they said Ronda Rousey had reached out to Dana to want to put this fight on. And she said she would only come out of retirement if she got to fight Gina Carrero. And Dana White, I don't know the specifics, but she said Dana was not interested. And I'm like, that's kind of strange to me, but okay, maybe they wanted more money. I don't know. So it's going to be on Netflix. So maybe Netflix was able to offer more money. I could see that kind of thing. Because look at like Jake Paul, these different promotions he's put on, and these guys have got some paydays. Yeah. So it's probably one of those things where they're just getting more of a payday. But there's some kind of some controversy because they're saying Dana White might be missing out on this big fight. Not that Dana's probably giving two shits, but the idea is it's kind of crazy that Jake Paul is kind of coming over to the MMA world now because he's doing boxing, and I don't know.
We'll see how they can put it on. We'll see if there's any rule changes or if there's heavier gloves or.
Well, they said I got the glove information. They said, let's see, Rousey hasn't fought since 2016, so it's been 10 years. Carano hasn't fought 17 years. Back in 2009. So that's a long time to be, if you want to call it ring rust. But they said to put in perspective, Carano's last fight is chronically closer to UFC 1 than it is today. I mean, it's...
Oh, wow.
So what are they, like, the 300? I don't even know what that is. It's an actual MMA fight, and they're, Netflix. It's going to be on May 16th, 2026 at the Intuit Dome in L.A. It's a 145-pound featherweight clash. It's going to be 5 rounds. 4-ounce gloves inside of a hexagon.
What does UFC use? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I'm getting back into it. I don't think I ever knew that. They use gloves.
Yeah. Gloves.
Yeah.
What did bare knuckle BKFC wear?
You think BKFC, bare knuckle fighting, would have nothing on their hands like this? Like right now, I have nothing I'm punching. I believe they do tape like the inside. So I'm guessing that's so they don't break their hand.
Oh, possibly. I don't know.
But their knuckles are exposed. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys ever watched, the audience, if you ever watched BKFC, we used to watch more of it before they kind of upped the price. But it's one of those fights you can watch and know zero about, and it's pretty interesting. And they have pretty fun weigh-ins the week adding up to it. You know, it's very interesting. But yeah, I could imagine doing that.
Yeah. And then there's a big boxing fight getting ready to happen.
That is a big boxing fight. Do you know who it is?
Tyson and Mayweather.
Yep, on April 25th, 2026, at the end of the Democrat-Republican of Congo, you're going to have Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather is undefeated. The format is an 8-round. It's only an expedition. Am I saying it right?
Wow.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
Exhibition fight. So meaning that's not going to count against him. And it won't count towards like he's 50-0 and Mike Tyson's 50-7. So this is like kind of, I want to call it a fun fight. But
Mayweather's going to win that. I mean,
well, I hope so, because the other news came out. I just read that another one. I read that like yesterday about the Tyson, and then this came out today that they said Floyd Mayweather is going to come out of retirement after the fight, after he fights Mike Tyson, and they're going to have a Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2. So the guys, then that's going to be an actual legit, licensed fight. That's not like an exhibition. I can't say the word expedition.
Yeah,
it's a car mat exhibition. So it's going to be interesting. But I got some for the Mike Tyson fight. What do we got here? Age is just a number. Mike will be 59. The combined age of the two are 108 years old. Mike Tyson's going to be 59 and Floyd's going to be 49. So
that's crazy. I mean, I'm younger than Floyd, and never would I just like, even with you guys, put on boxing gloves and say like, hey, let's box for 3 rounds. Like, no way.
That guy's a freak of nature of genetics. I mean, they said that guy used to train and all he would eat was McDonald's. Admittedly, he like loved it. Just
really?
give me McDonald's and like all these crazy things. He just
Mayweather?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I remember that being a big one. They said that it wasn't only about the payday. This could be just for the promotion of it. But I do remember this partially. They said that Mayweather isn't just doing this for the payday. He recently announced that he's using this exhibition as a bridge to unretire. And then also Mike Tyson reportedly believed that Floyd was involved in a police raid on his house in 2001. So I kind of heard something about that, but I feel like they're just trying to pull things out to make the fans interested. So it should be interesting. People are calling it the senior citizen rules, so it's only going to be 2-minute rounds instead of 3, and heavier gloves, which are going to be and heavier gloves 14 ounces or 16 ounces to make sure nobody actually gets hurt. So I mean, these guys at this point, people know Mike Tyson's going to be. Everybody's going to watch a Mike Tyson fight, no matter what it is. I just don't understand, if you're going to be coming out of legit actual retirement, how are you going to do this exhibition fight first and then do that? It's weird.
It's a warm up.
But it's not even a warm up. Like a lot of these exhibition fights, they don't put their 100% into it.
Yeah, but they're going to get cardio. They're going to get, the vision back to see some punches.
True.
Like, just, it's a little bit different than sparring. It's, any athlete goes to practice. A soccer athlete goes and gets ball touches, and a pitcher goes and gets pitches in, right? And a batter goes to the batting cage. But it's not the same seeing a pitch come out of a pitcher's hand or
I understand
playing a
that.
game.
And you know what? I'm going to answer my own question. I feel like an idiot. It's for money, and these guys are going to get paid a ton of money. They said that the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight got 108 million views on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
So you've got to be getting paid a buku amount of money.
That's when Netflix kept freezing up. They couldn't handle the bandwidth or something, right?
Remember watching that in my garage?
Yeah, it was terrible. It kept freezing, and everybody was bitching. Like, Netflix could not handle the amount of people that were watching that fight.
Yeah, they just got into sports. They're fairly in their infinite stage of that stuff, because I think, was it 2 years ago they did the Chiefs Christmas football game?
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about football and how many subscriptions you need to watch games now. It's unreal.
Let's talk about any sports at this point.
Yeah, you need ESPN, you need Netflix, you need Prime, I don't think you need Apple TV yet.
I was talking to my in-laws about the same subject, and we're from St. Louis, so we're Cardinal fans, and they're diehard Cardinal fans. And my mother-in-law generally did not know how to watch the game, and that's not calling her, unintelligent. I'm like, I don't know how to watch the game. You know, she asked me, and I go, I don't know, and because I know they sold the rights, I believe.
Yeah, but now it's being sold to. You have to buy a package for like $99 for the year.
That was it. Was it ML? Like, it's not MLB TV though, is it?
Yeah, it's MLB. Yeah, it's something with they partnered with MLB TV, I believe. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, fuck that. I'll just watch it when it's on ESPN, and that's all you get.
Yeah, I don't understand, and I don't know. I'd like to know maybe look it up after the show. But with that MLB package for $100 a year, what's the blackout situation?
Because they're partnered, you get, as long as you're in your home market, it's like the opposite of what usually happens, where they block out your home market game. It's like the opposite. You got to be in your home market to watch it. If you're traveling, you don't get it.
Okay. So if I talk to my in-laws this weekend and I say that Matt said if you sign up for the $99 program plan from MLB TV, you should get all the games.
They won't get all, because if they're showing on ESPN, then it'll be blocked out on MLB.
Oh, so they're partnered.
No, not ESPN and MLB.
What's the partner with MLB?
Just MLB TV.
I got you. I knew a girl, she moved to was Arizona, and that worked out great for her because she's a diehard Cardinals fan. She goes, "This is great. No blacked out games whatsoever."
Right.
But she's been doing this for probably 15 years, and I don't get how the companies want to make money. They're trying to keep up with technology. I respect that, but you are losing fans, and you're trying to build a fan base. So if you can't make the product able to be found and watched, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, I just got my, I'll call it bill, my automatic charges from Apple, and I got to go through my subscriptions.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was like $107.
What do you? Apple?
I have no idea.
Do you have the family plan by chance?
I do.
Okay, I have the family plan, and it is like, I think it's like $50, $60, and that's where I think you get 2 terabyte, and then you get every Apple service to go with it. So that could be legit, but I don't know what else you'd be having a subscription for.
Well, like my ESPN stuff comes through there.
Okay,
it doesn't bill like ESPN. It comes through my Apple. And
did you ever cancel that Wacky Wiggler app?
Dude, I used to work there.
You got it for free?
Yeah, it's like a lifetime membership.
And you sure they didn't start charging you after you left?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking out for your well-being, Matt.
Yeah, they still ask me to do guest appearances there every once in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like for like a?
I invited Barggianos live, and you failed to show up.
What was I doing then, Matt?
I have no idea. You're probably at some mouse race or something.
Don't judge me.
Yeah. So, yeah, when I was dancing at Wacky Wigglers, you could have went live, and you missed your opportunity.
Was this like an alumni night or something?
Yeah.
You got to see all your brothers come back?
Yeah.
That's great. Everybody in pretty good shape still?
They are. Yeah, I mean, it was a great night, wiggling around, and ladies in the chair. It's fantastic.
Let me ask you a real question. I know we're kind of being silly here. Do you miss wiggling?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of money that was? Like,
Tell me.
I was on the pace to be like Thunder Down Under or like Chippendale material.
Yeah?
I mean, in my previous life.
What happened? The injury got to you?
I died and came back to reality.
Did you?
Yeah.
Man. Well, maybe one night down here at Barggianos, we can get your old squad back.
Yeah.
Do some wiggling. Do you ever like catch yourself like a dog will they'll be dreaming and pretend they're running in the middle of the night when they're sleeping, they're dreaming. Do you ever do that? Like we just wake up and you're wiggling?
Only in front of the mirror.
Is that sleepwalking or is that when you're awake?
Oh, when I'm awake, like.
That's great. And you said that's a pretty easy way to dry yourself off in the morning too?
Absolutely.
Okay. I know you're real particular about saving money and water.
You ever seen a dog just like shake and all the water
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
I love it.
Very similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How wet are you usually when this happens?
Well, that depends.
All right. I think it's time for a drink.
Your drink's almost empty. Oh, the show's almost over.
I'm doing pretty good here. Pacing myself. Oh, man. Well, it's good to talk about your glory days.
Yeah.
Glory days, glory holes. We talk about it all on the Barggianos podcast. And if you like what you're watching and you like what you're hearing, Matt, there's a way to watch every single episode of the Barggianos podcast in 4K.
I think it's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/@Barggianos, it'll take you to our page and hit that subscribe button and you can watch all that. It's all free. There's no subscriptions necessary.
59 of them.
59 episodes.
Like you can binge watch Barggianos now just to get caught up.
I mean, you could probably that's about, you could probably, a whole month could just spend watching Barggianos episodes.
That's about, if I had to guess, 45 hours straight of Barggianos.
Yeah, and our streaming service is not, we're cheap.
Yeah.
We're we're cheap every which way. So, but yeah, if you like it, check it out, tell a friend, and get those views going, buddy.
Yeah, because one thing we haven't had a lot of lately is fan mail. And I miss our fan mail. Like early on, we were getting some. And
we do have some fan mail.
Okay.
I've been testing the waters on different features. So
okay,
but I'll bring a couple fan mail questions back for sure.
Yeah, I want some fan mail.
Yeah,
they need some Matt and Chuck advice. Just ask us. We'll tell you.
It might not be good advice, but we'll tell you our opinion.
Right.
We can do anything you want to do. So, oh my goodness. Well, Matt, I don't know. I think I've said too much tonight. I mean, I got notes, papers. You didn't make fun of me about my notes. Thank you very much.
Not yet.
You can do it after the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured I'd publicly shamed you enough. I'll just wait until afterwards.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate it. Well, I guess in that case, until next time, Barggianos out.